Pisces. Let's see what's going on for December 1st through the 3rd. I'm going to start with overarching energy. Then we're going to do a full spread with the tarot cards. Any information you need will be listed in the description. So we have just breathe as the energy here. So first thing Spirit is saying, meditation is what's going to help you have a clear mind. I get a lot of anxiousness as I'm flipping these cards, not because anything bad is going on. It just maybe things are like changing around you, and it's new energy. And with new energy, of course, we can't help it, especially if we're struggling with anxiety. Anxiety can sweep up and make you feel like when you're making progress, when you're, growing and elevating, that certain things may go wrong. And that may not be the case here. It's just, like I said, anxiety is trying to get the better of you. I'm trying to get these cards to line up exactly, but yeah. And then also another thing I'm getting, where you can't get someone to like act rational with you, the best thing you can do is just count to 10 when they're trying to emotionally trigger you. They're trying to put you in a state of freaking out and going off. Just count to 10 and don't give them the satisfaction, because there's people who are around you who are trying to like provoke you, cause you to like go off. And the best thing that you can do is kind of kill people with kindness. Okay. Anything that stresses you out during this time frame, like little minor challenges, it's better to not overreact during this time frame, because it's really going to have you messed up if you do. Now, present energy, I have the Temperance card. So presently, this is like your patience paying off, where you guys have been overly patient with the universe when it's like, okay, when is new love going to come in? When is this going to come in? When is that going to come in? It's like your patience is starting to pay off. And then also, so funny, we have that Sagittarius energy showing up here with this being in Sag season, and that's about to have that eclipse. I wish I had Pisces chart pulled up. I would have gotten real all into the astrology. But with the Temperance card here, this is like your patience, like I said, starting to pay off. You could be seeing things starting to manifest for you. There could also be a Sagittarius of significance, that may come up as well. I'm also getting the sense like you're really trying your best to work with someone. You're hoping that this person can be more so like your counterpart, but they could be like lacking in terms of like really holding you down, or like doing their part in ways that you need them to. It's very specific for each and every one of you what you're not feeling about the way your partner is moving, but I'm definitely getting this energy of like being tired of feeling like your person isn't like working with you, or like your energies aren't meshing. Like your person may be completely different than who you are. So then like on the outside, it looks like it's an imbalanced relationship when it's not. It's just, it's things that you guys have to do to kind of meet each other in the middle. But what I see here in terms of the overall theme with the Hermit card, this is you going into a space of introspection, needing to kind of go into a level of soul searching, everything that you kind of believed about yourself, that our ego tells us about ourselves. It's like you're shedding that. And this is through experiences that you're going through. It's like you've noticed you were hitting certain roadblocks. Let's use love for example, You were hitting certain roadblocks in your love life because of the fact that you were attracted to people either for solely looks, or, what they had, or what they were saying. It could have been very specific things that you noticed. And when you kind of like change what you focus on, you get different results. And again, love is just one example here. It could be applied to other areas in your life, what I'm seeing here. But that's the theme. Finding meaning And also like finding what you're truly connected to as well. Especially like surrounding beliefs. But what's hidden below the surface? I do have the Four of Discs. And this is the need to save money. Some of you are just like spending. You're not really saving for a rainy day, okay? This month you could have came in trailblazing, trying to make sure you got gifts for Christmas, and you made sure you take care of this person and that person. Especially Black Friday may have done just, I don't know, damage on your card, okay? You got a whole bunch of stuff coming through in the mail. But Spirit is saying you need to save your money. Make sure that you guys are holding on to your coins. Not saying you're about to be broke or anything like that. But Pisces, you need to be aware of how much money is being shelled out. What else do I see here? Also, somebody is extremely closed off. The truth is this person won't open up until they're ready, until they're comfortable. And I don't think that this is anything that you could really get them to do. Like, you can't beat it into them, instill a level of confidence in them. They need that personal confidence on their own. And that's something that you're just going to have to figure out. But the truth is also some of you are holding on to a relationship, even knowing these things, out of comfortability. And you can't really let go of this individual, even though there's things that are holding this relationship back from progressing. So that is something to address as well. And again, this could be vice versa. Now, what I see for advice with the Eight of Wands, I definitely see that travel will do you justice if you're all work and no play. Maybe taking a small break from being in the office or being at work or being a business owner. Okay, like a little 1 day or 2 day vacation or something. You don't even have to leave. Do a staycation. But other than that, this allowing opportunities to kind of flow to you, getting out of this mindset of having to force outcomes, but allowing things to flow. Okay, when you try to force things to come into your life out of need and, out of lack, then you're going to manifest a whole bunch of negative things into your life. I use this example in a different signs reading. I don't know if it was yours. Maybe it was yours. But I used this example yesterday where with a genie in a bottle, everybody knows when you rub the bottle, you're supposed to ask very specific wishes. Make sure that you're being as detailed as possible, because if you don't, then it's easy that those wishes can be misinterpreted and you manifest all the wrong things. So with this, Spirit is saying, make sure you're like need to have forward movement or advancement or to be further in life doesn't make you kind of commit to things that are like not of substance. I'm seeing specifically with the Capricorn too here. This looks like a disaster waiting to happen, like moving too fast. Yeah. But what I see for possible challenge, I do have the Seven of Wands. And this is defensiveness. This is coming from a fire sign I'm seeing, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Really any zodiac sign. But I'm getting a whole bunch of defensiveness, a wall being put up here. Someone being just difficult to work with. Yeah. Arguments that spring up randomly between you and this person. The communication being off. Like the same conversation being had every single day. And you're kind of tired of feeling like you have to give the same lecture every single day to this individual. If you're trying to do like a business thing, make sure you're not doing it in an impulsive way where it's like, okay, I'm just going to up and do it. And then you miss certain details because you may kind of get yourself in a trick bag. But last card, this is going to represent what's ahead. I do have the Two of Wands in reverse. So this is you guys deciding not to make a choice here when it comes to some sort of permanent, or let me not say permanent, this big decision you may have been faced with. So like for an example, this could be you being presented a job that's like in a different state or something. You could have been debating like, okay, am I going to stay here? because, you know, I feel connected here, or am I going to move somewhere else? Knowing that either choice that you made was going to question what your future was going to look like. With this being in reverse, this is a choice that you guys decided not to move on, okay? What is this choice? Yeah, it's something to do with like maybe having to pay more money in rent, or like deciding not to move in too quickly with like a new lover. It's something where you guys decide not to do something because you realize that maybe it's not beneficial. Maybe you should do it completely in a different way than what you may have thought before. But this is what I see. I hope that you took something from this video and you enjoyed. Definitely thumbs the video up, and I will see you later.